Hi, and welcome to this month's lesson for Ultimate Leadership Adventure. I am so excited to have you here with me, and this is something that I'm going to use my notes a little bit because I want to make sure that I get some of it exactly right so that you really understand the concept. The concept's not that hard. It's to get to a level 5 agreement. Now, I want to read a quote right off the bat. It says, it's from Arnold H. Glassow, who said, "A good leader takes a little more than his share of the blame and a little less than his share of the credit." So I would like you, in going for a level 5, for you to make sure that you take all the credit for making sure that a level 5 is acquired, and then never blame when somebody doesn't get there, because now you'll know how to. So let's talk about agreements. Now, there are 5 levels of agreements, and I want to use both a personal and professional here. So I may refer. Here's the way the world works, is that we have all these agreements. So you see somebody socially and you say, hey, we need to get together. And the other person goes, we do. And we all feel good about ourselves, and off we go. Level 1, right? When we're in a meeting or when we are talking to one of our team, we say something like, that is an amazing idea, right? Somebody says, what if we, and you go, I love that idea. Let's make that happen. And the person in our team says, let's, okay? This is a level 1. It means nothing is going to get done. Now, when we go to a level 2 agreement, we get a little bit more specific. And it could be as simple as, in a social situation, it could be as simple as, hey, we have to get together. How does next week look like for you? And they're going to say, next week looks pretty good for me. Let's do it next week. Good. Next week it is. In a business situation, it could be, I love that idea. Okay, I love that idea too. Are we going to make it happen? Sure. When should we do it? Well, let's put it on the agenda for next week. Okay, we will. We're better than we were before, but we're still in low levels. So then we go to the next level and we say, okay, let's get together next week. What day works for you? Now we're going one more step down, Thursday. Thursday works for me too. When we're talking about a project, we say, okay, it's on the agenda. What agenda? The one we're going to have for next Thursday. Perfect. We didn't, though, talk about who was going to talk about it, how it was going to get on the agenda, or anything specific. So we're going to level 3. When we get to level 4, we usually think we've really done it right. You know, we say it's going to be Thursday. Let's meet at wherever. Let's meet at the Tavern on the Green, right? And they go, sure, perfect, Thursday, Tavern on the Green in the afternoon. We think we really hit a level 5, but we did not, of course. When we're in a team and we go, oh, this is a fabulous idea, it's going to be on the agenda. It's absolutely there for the agenda on Thursday when we have the big staff meeting. We're still at level 4. Level 5 has elements that you must attain. And if you're really smart, you will really make sure that you hit all of these elements. So let's go through this level 5. Level 5 would be, of course, what is it? So if it's lunch, if it's an idea, and by the way, an idea is no action to it. Even the discussion of an idea is no action to it. So it's, what are we going to do? Are we going to have a meeting? What is the actual step we are going to take? Be very, very specific. Then you need to find out not only what is it, but when. When are we going to actually discuss it? When are we going to take the step? So it's got to be Thursday by 3 o'clock. I have so many leaders and clients that will look at me and go, oh no, I told them that it needed to be into me by the end of next week. And I'm like, okay, so what is the end of next week? Well, by Friday. Okay, by Friday when? Well, by the end of workday, I guess. Whose workday? And are you going to ask for it, or are they going to give it to you? And who's accountable if they don't? And then they realize, oh, I really don't have it this specific. So when exactly? And that would be the day, that would be the time, and then who specifically is going to do the next step. I don't know how many times I've said, oh, perfect, we're going to meet, we have it on our calendar, everything's perfect. And then if this has ever happened to you where you say, am I supposed to call them, or are they supposed to call me? Now, what we've done inside coaching, which you know because you work with me, is if somebody gets on my calendar or we send them an invite or we've sent them something, we say, here's when it is, how long it's going to be, and who calls who, and what the telephone number is. That's a level 5. So what I really want to stress is to get to a level 5, have that next to your phone, have it in your calendar that you have a what, you have a when, and specifically when. And I'm talking day, date, time, and duration. Who is doing what? Even in the last very bit that happens to me quite often, who is calling who? who is leading that section, who is taking responsibility for it. And then the other thing I just want to add in that many people leave out is a deliverable. Will you have the report to me by? Or is it just a discussion? And so think deliverables. And when you actually have these things in place, you're reaching a level 5. Now think of what your communication will be like when you get to a level 5. It'll be outstanding. There will be much less confusion, and you don't have to be angry or wonder who to blame because you didn't get to a level 5. Now, next time we have a coaching call, we can talk about it. I'd love you to be able to say, okay, in your mind, you're having a conversation with anybody on your team or even a good friend. Did I get to level 5? Ask yourself this question every single time, and you'll do better in your communications and definitely as a leader. Till next time.